Welcome back to Munroe's Corner. It's your boy Munroe, back with another reaction. Hey, thank you in advance for liking and subscribing. I know you got me, so I'm thanking you in advance, all right? Our new channel goal is to get to 5K by May. That's less than a week away, but I know we can do it because guess what? We got to 1,000 subscribers in 1 week, and then we got to another K in a day. You know what I'm saying? So I think we can skip over 3 and 4 and get to 5 by May. Bars, let's get it. Let's get it. You know what I'm saying? I know we can do it, man, because guess what? We just became best friends. We just became best friends. All right. So I recently did Elvis Presley in the black community. Y'all enjoyed my reaction and let me know that I should do part 2. I did not know it was a part 2, so y'all linked me to part 2, and here we are. Let's get into it, man. Getting my education on.
The first time I met Elvis, I was in Las Vegas in the 70s. I was the conductor and music director for B.B. King, the blues act. We were opening in the Las Vegas Hilton's main room.
This is the conductor for B.B. King? Wow.
As the opening act for him. Well, we had no idea Elvis was there, nor did she, so we were watching her act from backstage. And in her act, she walked around the main room in the audience, and she always stopped at this certain table.
That morning when I walked into the dining room, I spoke. I said, "Good morning." He said, "Good morning." I said, "What are we going to have for breakfast this morning?" He said, "Fried peanut butter and banana sandwich." And I looked at him. I said, "What?" He said, "Fried peanut butter and banana sandwich." I said, "I never heard of it."
Boy, if that ain't no country shit right now. Fried peanut butter and banana sandwich. What? Have y'all ate fried peanut butter and banana? How does it? Okay.
A sandwich. I said, "I never heard of it." The first time I went in, fixed the sandwich and put it on the tray and brought it back, that wasn't right.
Okay.
His father was sitting there, and he said, "Mary, I'm going with you and help you. And let's see, maybe both of us can get it right." I said, "Okay." And he said, "Let's toast the bread first." So we toast the bread and then spread the peanut butter on it and sliced the bananas and put on it. And put them into the skillet and kept turning them with the spatula. And turned them till they got heated all the way through.
Okay.
Then I take them and cut them, put them on the platter and taking them back to me. And he said, "That's what I want. That's right."
Okay.
And then smile.
So you fix it like a grilled cheese sandwich. Okay, so you put the peanut butter on, you put the bananas on, and then, you know what I'm saying, you fry it in the pan with the butter. Yo, I might just try that. Just to see if I'm missing out on something. I might just try it. You know what I'm saying? I started this channel and, you know, I'm reacting to different things that I wouldn't normally react to, opening my mind to, you know what I'm saying? So I might as well keep expanding, just opening my mind, try something. Would y'all like for me to vlog my experience of trying a fried peanut butter and banana sandwich? Let me know in the comments. I get enough response, I'll do it. We got James Brown here.
You'll always live because of the fact you're such a beautiful man. I don't care what nobody...
And then smile.
Life, but you'll always live because of the fact you're such a beautiful man. I don't care what nobody say. I know Elvis. You know, there are a lot of rumors. Elvis and I sang spiritual together. And he kept me from being number one. I was number one soul and he was number one world. And It took a long time, but it's almost like the 2 rental cars. It made me try harder. And I love Elvis for it. And we'll always pray for Elvis.
Do you remember that? Do you remember?
That's coming from James Brown, you know what I'm saying? He like, I don't care what anybody else says about this man. I knew him. And I knew him on a spiritual level as well as being a peer. You know what I'm saying? And then he goes to talk about the respect that he has. Don't nobody push you harder than your competition. You know what I'm saying? Like, sometimes you might hate your competition, but overall, they make you better. You know what I'm saying? Because y'all competing for this goal. And you ever seen somebody on the back? Have you ever been on the basketball court and then you get mad at somebody because they not playing as hard, but then somebody else gets on the court or they're equally matched and they go, then you see they true potential. You know what I'm saying? Because that's the same like in the music business and stuff like that, doggone, like you compete, you know what I'm saying? You compete, you know what I'm saying? You competing with the best. Like that, yeah, I love that. I love that, man. Like your competition's gonna push you because you gonna want that top spot.
It wasn't actually, you don't really meet Elvis, you actually just look at Elvis. Okay? My mother sang with Elvis for years. Yeah. She and her group, they were called the
Whitney.
Inspirations. Yeah. They also sang for Aretha for many, many years. On most of the, in the 60s, they were on all of Aretha songs. Well, Elvis took a liking to them, and my mom sang with him for many years. And they were very close. Yeah. I just remember at one point being in a room, and we were all in this room, my mother and the singers, and we, the usually backstage kind of thing. And he just walks in the room with his mink on, with his glasses on. Oh my God. And he just walks in, he says something, and everybody just, you don't say anything, you just look. It was just one of those moments I won't forget as a kid.
Oh my
it wasn't
God.
like, hi, Mr. Elvis, nice to meet you. You didn't do that. You just sat back and just looked at him. He was amazing to look at. Yeah. Just amazing. Wow. And just to be in his presence was awesome.
Tell me about that.
That's
well, when they first.
That's Whitney Houston talking. You know what I'm saying? That's Whitney Houston talking. See, you don't meet Elvis, you look at him. Like that's how starstruck, you know what I'm saying, you be.
Called, the girl said, Elvis Presley.
It was awesome.
Tell me about that. Well, when they first called, the girl said, Elvis Presley. Oh my God, what are we gonna do? I said, hey, it's a gig and it's a good one. So we went, and when we got there, it was nothing like what we might have thought, because it was just wonderful. It was really wonderful. He was into gospel. So every once in a while when we finished rehearsing with him, we just sing gospel, all of us, and we just had a good time. He would get good money and good pay and good, it was nice atmosphere, and we didn't go around with him as his friends. We worked for him. So we saw him at work or at rehearsals. So I don't know what he did in between, nor did I care. I just doing what I was supposed to do, and we were.
Elvis with Sissy Houston, Las Vegas. Oh, her mother was his backup singer. Oh, that's dope. Hey, hit me one time. Get funky.
The Sweet Inspirations.
For a man that people be calling racist, he sure did hire a lot of black people and doggone and had a lot of black backup singers and was deeply rooted in the black community. You know what I'm saying? Did a lot of black things. Like, I don't care what you say. That fried banana peanut butter, I'm still on that fried peanut butter and banana sandwich. That's some black shit right there.
Trying to
we've talked on television and had interview situations. I've never asked you about Elvis.
What you want to know?
When did that all start? When did the whole love for Elvis begin?
He teases me about Elvis all the time.
But never on the air. Never.
No, but he says, like, if Elvis was alive now, he says, man, you wouldn't even hang out with Elvis. I said, yes, I wish it, man. Elvis would be in the lobby of your house, like, so man, is it there? And I would be in the room, lobby. He said, man, you wouldn't even hang out with Elvis. I said, yes, I wish it, man. Elvis would be in the lobby of your house, like, so man, is it there? And I would be in the room, hey, what's going on, man? He told me to come over. Oh, I know what's going on. All right. But when I was a kid, see, Elvis Presley to me, it's his presence, I think it is. I don't think anyone in this business has had as much presence as Elvis. I don't think anyone's had as strong a presence. I think there have been entertainers. I think Michael Jackson's the only entertainer who's ever been more famous than him. But I think Elvis has more presence. Like when Elvis walked in the room, everybody just looked at Elvis. You know, when he was on the screen, you looked at Elvis. He just had this thing about him. And he was going through all this stuff with drugs and all this craziness. But on screen and on stage, he always looked like he was in control. You know, and that's amazing because it was this war going on inside this guy. And I'm just fascinated.
You know, because...
Oh, that's crazy. So he's like, even when he was battling through his addictions and everything, personal drama and stuff like that, like when he get on that stage, he has full control. You know what I'm saying? That's his place, you know, because that stage is, I mean, I guess that stage is his therapy, his place of peace. The one place where he could just truly be himself and just let it all go. It's like that for performers. We have those places we get to go to where we can just let it all out. That's coming from, to me, the greatest comedic star of all times. You know what I'm saying? That's like Eddie Murphy transcended comedy. Became and like he took what Richard Pryor did to a whole nother, because Eddie worships Richard Pryor, but he took that to a whole nother level. Yeah. I mean, can I react to Eddie Murphy? Will I get hit with copyrights? I don't know. I need to react to some Eddie Murphy stuff too, for real. Let me know if y'all want me to. But that was dope hearing from Eddie Murphy.
The black community obviously felt that we shouldn't be doing it. So Ebony Magazine, in fact, called us and wanted to know, we got a lot, why are you singing with Elvis Presley? You know, why not? and sometimes we get shot back with, well, you know what he said about black people. Yeah, I heard that story too. But I also heard the one he said about Mexican people. It's the same story. What he said about the story is, Elvis Presley said, all a black person, I'm using that, can do for me is shine my shoes. Mexicans have the story. All a Mexican can do for me is shine my shoes. That's also attributed to Elvis. Yeah, that's a story, that's a rumor made up by some rock and roll singer who wanted to be where Elvis was, I suppose. Because as far as I'm concerned, Elvis treated us royally. And if he said it, I don't care, because there's things that I've said I don't want anybody repeating.
I'm going to be an Elvis impersonator.
Obviously, you see the irony here.
So pretty much what she's saying is that people said this was said. People said these things were said, but there wasn't any substantial truth, you know what I'm saying, or evidence behind it, and that it may have been coming from somebody who wanted to be in Elvis' spot. It would make sense because that would create a rift between him and the black community, which there was a big fan base because of his performance style and how much soul he has. You know what I'm saying? The similarities, you know what I'm saying? So if you create that divide between a big part of your fan base, then that leaves room for the competition to come in and take that spot. It makes sense. It makes sense. You know what I'm saying? If you the thing is, when you come out with allegations like that, you gotta have proof. You gotta back it up with a recording or something. You know what I'm saying? Especially when people, especially when you have all these black people talking about how great that you treated them. You know what I'm saying?
You've got a black man imitating a white man who sounded like a black man.
I respect Elvis.
So you see the irony here. You've got a black man imitating a white man who sounded like a black man.
I respect Elvis for what he did for music. You know, he opened a lot of doors for a lot of folks back there during a time when they wouldn't even, quote unquote, play the music on radio. So this is a tribute to Elvis.
At first, yes.
Yeah, a lot of people he's playing black music. He's a white guy.
Yeah, but see, at first he was playing more like rockabilly. He wasn't really getting into the things that he started to do later. But when he started to do that, then he started to turn heads, including mine.
Yeah, it did? So
yes.
What did you see then?
I saw that he had everything. The looks, he had the talent.
He had the rhythm, the soul.
He had everything.
Package.
To me, he had everything. You know, you started looking at the guys, God almighty, he's handsome, he's tall, he looks good, he can sing, he can play.
Got a lot of women.
Well, I didn't see, I didn't see women disliking him, but he was just, I didn't see him after them either. But I guess had I been handsome like that, I probably would have.
The admiration is off the chain.
Keep away from me. Take my advice. Go shinny up a tree. I've got hard luck. The hardest kind of luck you'll find. I ain't lying. I've got the bluest kind of blues.
In the 60s and early 70s, when tensions between blacks and whites were at an all-time high, Elvis demonstrated his desire for racial reconciliation in the musicians that he chose and the treatment they received.
He believed that he had a certain connection with God, not so much more than anybody else did, but in his search, he was trying to get close to God. So he felt that by helping others, maybe that was his mission.
It's different than other kids I grew up with. I'd hang around parts of Tupelo my folks never even knew about. If Mama had known where I was half the time, I would have caught hell for it. This friend of mine used to take me across town to an area called Shake Rag. And that was when I first heard the blues.
This is the house that Elvis bought for me. He bought it in...
So by him, you know what I'm saying, being curious and just wandering around, finding all these places around town, that's where he found the blues. Okay, that makes sense.
1974. And he came and picked the house out for me. And I liked it, and he liked it. So he said, well, Mary, this is your house, if you like it. I told him I loved it. It was really nice.
See, don't nobody ever talk about this.
There must be lights burning brighter somewhere.
Muhammad Ali, like, come on.
Got to be birds flying higher in a sky more blue. If I can dream of a better land where all my brothers walk hand in hand, tell me why, oh why can't my dream come true?
That was amazing. That was a good watch, man. That was a good watch. It's good to see that after, hearing all the rumors and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? Like, come on, man. To me, he did a lot. He did a lot for the black community. The testimonials from the people around him. These just ain't no average testimonials either. These were the cream of the creme de la what is it? Creme de la creme? Yeah. Yeah. These was people was at the top of their class and everything. Talking about how much he did for them. And then all the way down to the average people who, you know what I'm saying, he buying houses for and everything, man. Deep rooted in the gospel. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's some amazing stuff, man. Yeah. That's dope. That's dope, man. I'm glad I watched both parts. Anything else y'all want me to link me to, man, let me know. Put it in the comments. And I'm going to get to it, man. All right? I'm trying to get to 5K by May. That's less than a week away, man. But I know we can do it because I know y'all got my back, man. Because y'all my new best friends. That's some good tea right there. All right. All right, we out, man. Peace out. Love y'all. Let's get this video to 1,000 likes, please. Please.